What's good, everybody? It's Batman, and today we're going to be doing a reaction with some Naruto. I know it has been a very long fucking time, but we're going to be doing a reaction with Naruto today, and it's about Stage 1 Naruto against HEBI Sasuke, and I'm going to be blatantly honest with you. This is not even a topic at all. This is extremely nonsense. If anybody actually believes HEBI Sasuke has any chance remotely against Stage 1 Naruto, you have fucking worms, okay? But, yeah, we're going to be checking out a video. It's actually with someone called Billy, So shout out to Mr. Billy. I heard he's actually pretty good and whatnot. You name it. He's trying to get into the whole Naruto scaling of things and stuff. I don't know a lot about him. It was kind of a recommendation I had to check his thing out on my Discord. So like, you know what, fuck it. But yeah, he did even a recent video of Gojo versus Pain. He has a bunch of like Naruto stuff and whatnot. He even has like Bleach. So he doesn't have a lot of videos, but he just started doing some things. So yeah, he looks pretty cool and whatnot. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's growing. You name it. He's doing his thing. So shout out to Mr. Billy. We're going to check out his video, and I'll just give my initial thoughts before we get into the video, because it's about 21 minutes long, a little bit lengthy, but I'm going to be honest, it shouldn't even be a fucking 21-minute video, but anyways, what's it called? But in general consensus, Sage Naruto is really fucking cracked. For one, he's fighting against Pain, who's extremely fucking powerful, you name it. Tons of verbatim statements, even the feats itself blatantly just shows what he's capable of and what he can do. If you already know everything about Pain, you know, him performing against Dry, you name it, all that, whatever, blah, blah. It's very straightforward. Sasuke, on the other hand, is over here, you know, struggling with Team 7, okay? There's that. He does very well against them, but he does struggle against, like, Yamato and Sai, though. So there's that, and then he also has to, like, suppress and use hacks against Kyuubi Naruto, because he didn't want to, like, deal with that shit, you know, so there's that as well. But anyways, so there's that, right? We initially see that. So basically, we're already seeing, like, Sasuke, like, as, you know, like a pretty, you know, powerful Jonin, right? Like Jonin level, right? You could say that, whatever you name it. You could even argue a low Kage level because of correlation to Kakashi and Kakashi and even the people like Hit On, right? So, but either way, that's kind of what we initially see, right? And then as it further goes, then he has to attack Orochimaru, kill him when he's like extremely fucking weak, and he even admits it verbatim and says, "Oh, I can finally kill you now." You know what I mean? Blah blah. You name it. I'm not a bitch anymore to where I don't have to be worried about losing and dying to you, right? Guess what? He fights Orochimaru at his weakest point and still loses. But there's that, okay? And he's Sonic level, right? He's not a fucking high Kage level like Minato, Itachi, Nagato, and people like that. I'm just gonna make it very brief. You have low Kage people, which is basically like low Jonin, like high tier Jonings, like people like Kakashi guy, whatever. Those are like the low Kages. Then you have the mid Kage, which is like Hiruzen, the Sannin, whatever you name it. You know, people that are approaching that level in power. Then you have high Kage, which is literally Itachi, Minato, Nagato, Obito, people that basically just make the Sonic look like a fucking joke, basically, right? You know, even Hanzo, okay, is a fucking high. Would technically be like within approaching that ballpark of high Kage, because he was over here shitting on the Sonic too, you know. So you have all that. You basically get what I'm saying. What's it called? But that's basically the general consensus, right? So we have all that, yet Sasuke still loses, okay? And then we have Sasuke with Orochimaru absorbed on top of it. Now, regardless if you think it's an amp or not, don't give a fuck. It's very easy to prove it's not an amp, and the only thing actually stated verbatim is that it gives him Orochimaru's abilities and to heal a lot quicker. That's basically it. But either way, regardless if you think it's not, either way, he struggles to Deidara, okay? Again, Deidara is below the Sonic, remind you, okay? Deidara is not even mid Kage, and he's not even fucking high Kage level. Deidara literally struggles to Kyuubi Naruto, you know, he's over here struggling to Kakashi, the whole nine, okay? So, there's that as well, okay? And Deidara got fucking no diff by Itachi. Again, you see where I'm getting at? Like, the levels, you know what I mean? Like, and we know, like, Itachi and Nagato and Minato and Obito, all those motherfuckers are with at least bare minimum within the KCM ballpark, right? You know, so you get you see where I'm getting at. You know, so overall, it's very, very, very clear where HEBI Sasuke remains at, okay? He had, an extreme death battle with Deidara, okay? You know, just saying. So that's kind of what you're working with. But either way, we're going to get into it. So that's and then, like I said before, it's a general consensus in why HEBI Sasuke does not beat fucking Sage 1 Naruto. When Sage 1 Naruto, not only can you argue for him to be KCM level, but he's at least to contest against people like fucking Pain and shit. While he's fatigued, to be fair, but people like Pain, whatever you name it, and he's just really fucking powerful. He even surpasses the Sonic. It's stated, you name it, he performs better than the Sonic. I really don't need to get into it. Sage 1 Naruto is a fucking beast. So, but let's get it.
Naruto versus HEBI Sasuke has been getting a lot of spotlight for some reason.
Alright, Ken.
And one of the big components for that is DYGOKNIGHT. He recently released a video talking about Sage Mode Naruto versus HEBI Sasuke and why HEBI Sasuke is actually the true winner. I think that's...
Oh, hell no. No! Daigo! Daigo! What we doing, bro? Why, man? Why? What you doing, bro? Oh my fucking god. You wanna know the saddest part about all this? You know damn well LOKO is behind the scenes, like pulling a Orochimaru all like weird and snake-like. He's like, yes, yes, Daigo, join the dark side. Fucking A, man.
Just inherently extremely bad. I didn't watch his video. I can't be bothered to sit through his arguments and stuff. I've seen some of his videos. He's not really a scaling heavy guy, so I'm just going to go over in my video on why it's not even remotely close. This video is unscripted because this was a last minute video. I wasn't really planning on this, but apparently he's saying HEBI Sasuke is KCM 1 level of speed. Which is crazy. So I'm just gonna go off for a little bit unscripted on why this fight is so unfair, give you a little bit of details, a little bit of scaling, and...
Hey, I guess 5 Kage Summon and Sasuke is fucking cracked. I guess that motherfucker's beyond KCM, right? You know? It's not like we see EMS Sasuke finally being on the level of KCM, or at least relative, but you know, hey, you know, it wasn't like a 5 Kage Summon Sasuke was getting fucking slammed by fucking V2 Raikage, who is at KCM level, you know what I mean? But, hey, what do I know?
Get right into it. A good place to start with this video is Sasuke's speed as HEBI
Swear to
Sasuke.
God.
Now, he's talking about Orochimaru absorbed, which doesn't matter. He doesn't get any stronger when he absorbs Orochimaru.
Facts!
He just gains more stamina, and he gains some new snake jutsus, which don't really matter in this fight anyway. So, when he absorbs Orochimaru, it's a common misconception that, like, some people think he just gains Orochimaru's chakra stacked on top of his as some type of, like, amp. Like a huge chakra amp. But that's not really how that works at all. Now, if you paid attention to the Itachi fight, you would know that he doesn't actually use Orochimaru's chakra at all. So, when he was fighting Itachi to the death, well, Itachi was faking, but we all know that. He didn't use any of Orochimaru's chakra, and he exhausted all of his own chakra, and then he couldn't maintain control over Orochimaru's chakra anymore. Then Orochimaru's chakra came out in the form of the Hydra and Orochimaru, because that's what Itachi was trying to lure out was Orochimaru. So he doesn't actually use Orochimaru's chakra when he has him absorbed.
So it's actually very good points. It's a good claim as well. This is actually something really interesting. A lot of people actually don't know this. That's actually very true. What's it called? He actually does not release Orochimaru's power until that fucking moment. He literally refuses to use Orochimaru's power. So that is actually a very, very good point. So if we're arguing in character, you name it, and at least from what we objectively have seen, so on and so forth, even arguing the subjectiveness of a probability of him being willing to use his power, he does not do that. He does not. The only thing we've seen that we know is that he can use techniques that Orochimaru had, and his healing, and now he has a healing factor, and he can recover faster because of it. That's it, you know? So there's any amount of evidence to prove that his stats went insanely high, or he's now fucking cracked to oblivion, yada yada, you know?
That's just like a misconception. I'm not sure if it's a common one, but it's just a misconception. Also, Karin is a sensory ninja, and do you think that, like, when Sasuke had a near-death victory against Deidara, that she was just like, I can't believe you're the person that beat Orochimaru? Do you think she's saying, I cannot believe you're the person that has Orochimaru's chakra stacked on top of yours, and you still almost lost? No, that's not what she's saying. She's saying, how could somebody that defeated Orochimaru struggle so much with Deidara? So, that is almost also confirming that he doesn't just have Orochimaru's chakra stacked on top of his. It's never stated to be that type of an amp. It just increases his, like, stamina, his, I guess, regeneration to some degree. So with that out of the way, we're going to move on to why he's not KCM 1 levels of speed.
Here we go.
Okay, well, a major factor is I had to get the part out of the way where I had to explain why he doesn't just have Orochimaru's chakra stacked on top of his, because he didn't use it and he ran out of all of his own chakra. Then Orochimaru's chakra came out, and Karin never mentioned Sasuke's chakra being mixed with Orochimaru's or anything. So the reason why that's important to bring up first is because he fought Orochimaru. He fought a near-death, bedridden Orochimaru that could barely move and was about to use the body swap ritual because his body was failing. And the only reason HEBI Sasuke even decided to fight Orochimaru is because he thought he was stronger than him now.
Yep,
he
that
said,
is true.
"You're no use to me. I'm stronger than you are now." So that the whole time he was training with Orochimaru, it was because Orochimaru was stronger than him, and he didn't try to take him out because he wasn't stronger than Orochimaru.
That is
true.
true.
Then the moment Sasuke thought he was stronger than Orochimaru, he tried to take him out. And what's important to note about that fight is, for one, he sneak attacked Orochimaru, and Orochimaru still pulled up his guard and blocked it.
Yep.
And then proceeded to enter his curse mark state 2, in which he thought he defeated Orochimaru. And then Orochimaru entered his true white snake form and would have beaten Sasuke, because when Sasuke chopped it up, he was paralyzed by the white snake's blood vapor. It has a paralyzing venom inside of it. So he was paralyzed and couldn't move. And then the only reason Orochimaru didn't kill him was because he needed to do the body swap ritual, in which he imposes his soul over yours.
Yep.
And Sasuke's soul was able to resist Orochimaru.
This man is spitting! Somebody that actually does their fucking homework. Holy shit! Holy shit!
But if it was an actual fight right there, Orochimaru would have just taken Sasuke's sword and chopped off his head.
Yep.
Right there. Sasuke was paralyzed, couldn't move, didn't have a Susanoo to try to break the paralysis like he did against Danzo. He would have just lost the fight against a bedridden, near-death, sick Orochimaru with his curse mark state 2. And he's not any stronger with Orochimaru absorbed. He just gained some haxes. So, yeah, he's not unless you think Orochimaru is like KCM levels of speed. The reason why I'm bringing that up, because obviously he beat him with a hax, not speed, when he was the white snake form, is because Sasuke didn't think he could take down Orochimaru before that. When Orochimaru was more healthy and didn't have access to his arms, Sasuke still thought he couldn't beat Orochimaru and that he was valuable to him. So he's still somebody stronger than him that he can learn from. And when Karin mentions, how are you the guy to beat Orochimaru and almost lost here, Orochimaru was ill, and that's all there is to it. So even Sasuke is conceding that if Orochimaru was even a little bit healthy, Orochimaru would have beaten him anyway. So Sasuke scales himself below Orochimaru, which is important because when talking about him versus Sage Naruto, because Sage Naruto is stated to surpass...
So right here, I'll even substantiate what he's saying even further. But Sasuke, like Sagetsu already asked, like, why are you all beat up? Like, whoa, what happened? He's like, and he says, my opponent was one of the Akatsuki. He was a lot stronger than I anticipated. Even Sasuke concedes and says it verbatim. And then she says, pathetic, I can't believe you're the one that actually took down Orochimaru when you performed that badly. Okay? And mind you, this is also important because in the anime, okay, the game that's also canon, and, okay, also, okay, even in the fucking, what's it called? Actually, no, yeah, it's only those two things. I lied. But there's also manga references as well and verbatim statements that's supported as well. But in the anime, we even see like Orochimaru fights Sori and Deidara at the same time, full power, and he didn't even break a sweat. He was just having fun. It was like a warm-up, basically, right? You know? We also even see Orochimaru fights Sori in the game, okay? And he didn't break a sweat. He just had fun, right? And then basically in the manga, Orochimaru was actually planning to kill Sasori with Kabuto, okay? You know, and so on and so with that whole interaction, you name it. And then Deidara was even planning to find Orochimaru and go kill him and fight him, right? Which you obviously know that would not happen. He'd fucking lose. But either way, you get what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, like, we've seen tons and tons of evidence to show that Orochimaru or the Sonic are still above these individuals. Deidara is just arrogant and prideful, which is why he always thinks he could beat anybody, okay? He's a fucking idiot, you know? But anyways, so there's all that too, you know, but I just kind of want to put that out there. There's so many ways you can go about it, but it's a joke.
Jiraiya. And Jiraiya is a rival on par with Orochimaru. Stated several times. It's demonstrated. All the Sannin are just stated to be on the same level. They can all fight and kill each other. That's just all there is to it.
I swear there's a weird noise. Hang on.
Anime of all time. Let me tell you why.
Okay, yeah, it is his video with the weird noise. There's like a weird noise he has in his background.
If you think the Sannin are all like at a different tier, I just don't agree with that. Maybe I can do a video on that at some point, but because it's too much to get into here. But yeah, the Sannin are stated like literally 4 different times in 4 different sources to be able to combat each other on par with each other, equal to each other. The only one that can take down a Sannin is a Sannin. So all the Sannin are relative. And Hebi Sasuke thought he couldn't take down Orochimaru, even when he didn't have use of his arms. And Jiraiya isn't equal to an Orochimaru that had use of his arms. So you have Hebi Sasuke below these Sannin levels, below Jiraiya and Orochimaru and Tsunade. So
yeah, well, let me see something in voice chat too. I have a point against Hebi Sasuke getting stronger after Orochimaru. Oh, okay, you like to advocate against it? Yeah, sure, man. Well, we'll get Mr. Ken in here just to join along and talk his shit and have some fun. But hang on. Where's my shit? There it is. Alright. I'm in voice chat though, bro. So whenever you're ready.
Like trying to say he's KCM levels of speed is kind of ridiculous. Another thing that supports this is when he tried to use a blitz attempt on Deidara and Obito, well, Toby, he tried to go for them, and Deidara, he might not have been going for Deidara, but Deidara still jumped out of the way in time anyway. If he was KCM levels of speed, do you think that Deidara is KCM level speed too? Because if so, baby QB Amp Naruto was able to deck him in the face. Literally, just punched him right in the face. Do you think that, like, Naruto with the eye slits is as strong as his Sage mode, or as fast as his Sage mode? He's definitely not. Base Naruto...
Bro, even Kakashi was able to fight Deidara and react to all his C1, creations and those shurikens, you name it, and then beat him with the combo. You know, like, even Kakashi did it. He even reacted to, like, his bigger explosion with combo.
Naruto is able to combat and react to the higher levels of the, Kurama Chakra. He basically just gets
you able to hear me?
A little faster.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I'm not interrupting the video right now.
No, you're good, bro. Yeah.
Sweet. I wanted to say something real quick on the Sasuke absorbing Orochimaru.
You're cutting it out, by the way, bro.
Of course. That's my...
We'll wait for Mr. Ken to get back in.
Yeah, so we have baby QB amped base Naruto able to deck Deidara.
Is that better, or am I still cutting it out?
Oh, no, I can hear you loud and clear now. Hey, QB Amp Naruto is KCM level 2, baby! He was already KCM, you know?
In the face and bruise him. And it was a sneak attack from you.
But one of the things I wanted to say real quick, sorry to interrupt you, it's one of the things that people tend to think about, is we see what happens when Orochimaru absorbs someone's body. For Sasuke to get stronger, whenever Orochimaru does this, he would have to get... Or you'd have to say he gets massively stronger every single time because he'd be absorbing someone's stats into his own. And that just never happened.
Yeah, it never happened. Like, he stays the same.
He doesn't even get a new body.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good way of analyzing it, too, because he stays the same in throughout the entire fucking narrative. If he's absorbing bodies every fucking 3 years, yet he's still in the same ballpark as the Sonic, and they're not doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it makes no fucking sense. Like, not even Orochimaru's stats were increasing or whatever, you know? Like, it's just retarded. It's simple. It's just stupid. People are just, they just like to wink Hebi Sasuke, dude. But, you know, it's the only way, like, if I was doing devil's advocate, or if I was even to predict what a sophist to try to argue against that, it's like, oh, but Orochimaru is probably just absorbing fodders, you know? Like, it's Hebi Sasuke, though, and Orochimaru. They're really strong, you know? It still doesn't fucking prove anything. All because you have two strong opponents doesn't prove the fact of whether their stats are combining and amping as a whole. You know, like, it just doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, and even if, like, Orochimaru was just, like, I don't know, absorbing some fodders or whatever, that's still some level of power, right, in chakra. And if he's doing it every 3 years, whatever you name it, you know, it's like that doesn't really make any sense. And then not only that, in character, Orochimaru actually absorbs very good vessels or strong people. He always treats as like at least either competent, you know, to where it's like mid, or at least something really, really worth to absorb, right? Like that's why he even wanted Kimmaru, you know?
He only absorbs strong people. Like at the end of Naruto, right before Sasuke, because when Sasuke failed to get him, he had to absorb that body.
Yeah.
He refused to absorb just any. He made all of his prisoners fight.
Yeah.
And then the winner. So he specifically picked the strongest out of.
Exactly.
So in a scenario where he's not desperate like that, he's not picking a fodder.
No, exactly. He's always wanting the strongest person. It's always like implied. There's so much evidence, you name it. So it's like he always picks the strongest people too. So either way, the main point that I'm advocating against the typical rat sophist of what they would try to do, okay, is he would at least, if that was the case, he would have to eventually surpass Jiraiya and Tsunade. He would have to. Like, it wouldn't make any sense for his base to not be over then. At least slightly over, right? And even they would be like, oh, damn, like, how's Orochimaru this strong? Like, what is he doing drugs too? You know, like when they were talking about Sasuke? Like, there's nothing for that, you know? So, at the end of the day, it's just bullshit, bro.
Well, another thing that makes that weird, because if it was the case where if he absorbed someone who was as powerful as him or powerful as well, would make him stronger, he knows he can beat Jiraiya. He knows where Jiraiya. So there's nothing that would stop him from going it.
Exactly. No, exactly.
And then he'd get like a Sonic that, and then he might actually be strong enough to take a Itachi logic.
Exactly. You know, like the whole reason.
Especially if he can use Jiraiya Sage.
The whole reason why he wanted Itachi, even Nagato from the game, or better yet, then eventually Sasuke, or better yet, even Kimmaru, is because their abilities, their bloodline abilities, and what they can basically provide from their body, like with their hacks, you name it. That's what he's actually able to use and obtain. Not like, oh my god, it's a Dragon Ball Z fusion, and now I'll be so powerful when we fuse. Like, there's nothing to substantiate or prove that, you know? Like, people are fucking retarded. But yeah.
And another thing to go against the idea that he gets stronger based off the people he absorbed. He was going to absorb a Sasuke who was just fresh out of the exam.
Literally! Literally, bro. He was gonna fucking absorb Sasuke during the retrieval arc. Yeah. And here's the crazy thing. Like, yeah, he could have technically like done Kakashi, who's way stronger than that Sasuke at that point in time. But guess what? He's not, because because there's no fucking stat amp fusion boost, bro. He wanted Sasuke because he was a pure Uchiha bloodline, okay? And meaning that's going to provide the most benefits it possibly could compared to a non-Uchiha. And on top of it, fucking, what's it called? If Sasuke is like way higher chance to even obtain like an MS and things like that too. Even an EMS he could do. Kakashi could never get an EMS, but Sasuke's body could be able to do it. So again, it's because of all the benefits and attributes and all that stuff that he can obtain along with the hacks. That's why he picks those individuals. It has nothing to do with power levels, because exactly, he wanted fucking fodder fucking tuning Sasuke, you know? So, but he couldn't because unfortunately Konoha stopped his plans and whatnot and prolonged it, and he was forced to pick the guy that we eventually see in the retrieval arc, some random guy that fought a whole battle royale gauntlet to the death, you know. But what's it called? But I'm playing the video. I'm streaming as well. If you do want to watch it or still be here, it's up to you. But yeah,
I'm down. KCM levels of speed. He would have definitely been able to avoid it.
The Discord.
Like you're talking about somebody that, like you're saying that Deidara would have to be version 2 Raikage levels of speed. And Naruto just surpassed that in his KCM, and him using the eye slit was able to deck a KCM level fighter in the face. No, it didn't happen. Yep. Also, when Sasuke blitzed Team 7, and he went to go stab Naruto, Sai was able to grab his hand when he went to go slice Naruto.
Facts.
Is Sai KCM?
Spittin'. Hey, they're all KCM though. Even Yamato, you name it. They're all KCM. Let's go.
Now, is everybody just KCM level speed?
Yes.
No, that's obviously not the case. We also see a stronger Sasuke go to the Kage Summit. It's stated that
here's another thing that makes this look really bad for Daigo fans or even LOKO fans. Yamato, when he saw Naruto first acquire the KCM form, he was like, oh my god, it's like Minato, the yellow flash, wow, so fast, when he blitzes Kasame. Yet he sees Hebi Sasuke, never does he say that. He says he's fast, like what Datara says to Sasuke, but he doesn't say, oh my god, it's Minato. You know what I mean? Yamato never does that, bro. Like,
you know what's weird about this scale?
Yeah.
This unironically put Hebi Sasuke above A over MS Sasuke.
Literally, bro. It's so fucking whack, man.
Darker and colder than when he was in his first Mark II state. And then he still got pummeled by the Raikage. Like he was able to, when Raikage was using his version 1, he was able to react to him with his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. But the moment the Raikage got serious, Sasuke literally could only react with his ocular jutsus and not his physical body.
Facts! Wow, somebody does their homework! I'm liking Mr. Billy, bro, from Billy and Mandy vibes, you know? This motherfucker actually does his homework. The only thing Sasuke could do to keep up with KCM level speed was his jutsu activation, his Amaterasu and Susanoo. And even then, the motherfucker is still struggling, getting perception blitzed and bitched and tossed around, bleeding when he's getting hit by Raikage's taijutsu. All of that shit, bro. Like, look at this. Look at this picture right here. Look at that. That motherfucker's like, he's like, oh my god.
Like, remind me, that's not even a full power 8. Because I think he only used V1.
What's it called? This was V2A here. At this point in the moment. Yeah, it was because the moment Sasuke does MS, he immediately goes from V1 to V2. He was pressing Sasuke in V1 as well, and he even like shitted on Suigetsu and he no-diff Jugo when he got serious with V1. So like in his V1 state, he even no-diff Suigetsu and Jugo, and then he starts fighting Sasuke. Sasuke has to use precog to dodge, and then lands a Chidori, and then he's like, wow, impressive. You even like went through my right sun armor, but you're dead now. Picks him up, and then he would have killed Sasuke right there and then, but he doesn't because he had Susanoo, thankfully. So even V1 Raikage is over Sasuke, you know? This is MS Sasuke, remind you. 5 Kage Summit. So it's just fucking pathetic. So you're technically right, Ken, but not with this particular moment, though. So.
Put in the face, he was getting slammed. He literally could not react to the Raikage's speed with his own body.
Nope.
He could only react to it with
he was getting fucking slammed, shitted on.
So if
like the man even got shitted on by fucking B, bro.
Sasuke, who's stronger than Cursed Mark II Hebi Sasuke, is just barely able to react to the Raikage's version 2 with his ocular Mangekyo Sharingan jutsus, then Hebi Sasuke's movement speed probably isn't that high. And also, Sasuke was just getting stronger and stronger throughout the whole summit too. Then we see KCM Naruto initially struggles to react to the version 2 Raikage, and then just blitzes him. Just outright blitzes him. So, I'm not going to put any type of...
Yeah, so right here, I was right. So look, like, Killer Bee is like, wow, yellow fast, like Minato, whatever, blah, blah. And then even Yamato further substantiates and enables the notion. It says, looks like he doesn't have the Fourth Lord skill just yet. I'll help Naruto. So basically saying he doesn't have the finesse like him or whatever, you know. And he needs to, like, train and hone the power, right? And he has the speed, but he's not good with it, right? You know, so they both know of Minato's capability, prowess, whatever you name it. And they both acknowledge it. Not once does Yamato ever mention anything about fucking Minato. Not fucking once, bro.
But he was just more comfortably faster in terms of speed. Like
while we're on the Yamato, I'm pretty sure Yamato goes back and it's like, yeah, if I go full out, I could have killed Sasuke.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he says that. He even says enough holding back. I'm getting serious now. To where so he was even like, so when he reacted to Hebi Sasuke and was fighting him initially, he was actually holding back, you know. So there's that as well. So it even looks worse for fucking Hebi Sasuke, which it makes sense. Like Yamato, Kakashi, even Guy, and even Sasuke at that point in time, they were high tier Jonings, and or you could even like technically if they were to be promoted, then they would be considered low Kage level basically. Like they'll be low Kages, you know. So that's kind of like the ballpark they were around. But yeah, so. Like Sasuke, what makes him so dangerous to be like a low Kage would be like his curse mark stuff and everything. And then for Kakashi would be Kamui, you know what I mean? And then Guy would be the gates, you know? So.
actual movement than the Raikage is. Whereas Sasuke literally couldn't move a finger in the amount of time it took the Raikage to hit him. All he could do is throw up ocular jutsus, because he couldn't actually move his body. And then you have KCM Naruto actually outrunning him, throwing up his guard and blocking hits from the Raikage in time.
Yep.
It's not even close. Like, if Kage Summit Sasuke can't replicate KCM-1 Naruto's feats, then why would HEBI Sasuke be able to replicate it? Like, we see Sai block a hit.
Yeah, that's actually very important, because Sasuke, during the 5K Summit at least, he had to use fucking precog, yeah, it was the 3-tome, it wasn't MS, but he had to use precog in order to dodge the blow from Raikage, so if he didn't have that, he would have actually got fucking slammed right there and then. It's basically similar to when Naruto went QB Amp in the Final Valley. He needed, like, the precog for 3-tomo to just beat up Naruto, otherwise he would be fucked, you know what I mean? What's it called? So it was the same shit. He uses that. He's able to dodge the hit, land a Chidori. But right after that one hit, he immediately gets subdued and dealt with by the Raikage. He couldn't even move in time. Like, you think Sasuke's just going to fucking stand there and not move and try to not be grabbed? He wasn't even fast enough to move away. He literally just gets blitzed and grabbed, picked up, and sumo fucking slammed, bro. Like, he bitched him in V1. And KCM Naruto uses 3 levels of speed against the Raikage in the War Arc, which, another thing everybody forgets, Raikage is actually technically stronger in the War Arc, because, you know, if we're comparing Raikages from, like, the 5K Summit to the War Arc, it's technically stronger too, so you can have that to break the chain. But either way, even if we grant that, the fucking Raikage does his max V1 speed. Naruto tries to, like, he does his first level speed. He's like, wow, you can keep up with my chakra form, I'm impressed. He's like, I'll go even faster. Does his second level of speed, and then the Raikage immediately punches him, but he's at least able to block, right? You know what I mean? So, like, they're basically in an equal scaling now. And that's V1, remind you. That's Naruto's second level of speed. Then Naruto's like, there's all that whole fucking moment, right? All the dialogue, you name it, whatever. Raikage saying, ever since Minato was dead, I'm now the fastest ninja. You're cooked. You're fucked. I'm not even going all out, bitch. Like, stand down. Naruto's like, no. Raikage's like, all right, I'm gonna kill you then. Even Killer Beast shits his pants. He's like, oh my god, Raikage's going at full power. He's really gonna kill Naruto. We can't do anything now. Oh no. And what happens? He charges at Naruto to kill him. Naruto ramps up his max fucking speed like he did against Kasame in the beginning. And then he dodges the Raikage's fastest punch in V2. So meaning he was over V2 Raikage now. But Raikage's at least relative, right? You know, so... And that's max KCM. So, like, the second KCM level of speed is exactly where V1 Raikage is. And V1 Raikage using max speed shitted on Suigetsu, shitted on fucking Jugo, and shitted on MS fucking 5K Summit Sasuke. So, no, he's not even fucking that level of KCM speed or fucking V1 whatever, you know? So, it's a joke, bro. But
from HEBI Sasuke, we see Yamato temporarily able to fight him a little bit. We see Deidara react to him several times, and Deidara is certainly not KCM 1 levels of speed in terms of combat.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that people try to wank Sasuke's speed like that. HEBI Sasuke is very fast. He's a very fast person. I'm not saying Sai is as fast as he is. I'm just saying he is not like Raikage, version 2 Raikage.
Okay, that's whoa, you can't backtrack like that. Hang on. HEBI Sasuke, okay, no, like when he went at full speed, okay, and then Sai and Yamato both turn their heads and like, oh shit, he's fast, you know. And then when Sasuke goes to fucking kill Naruto, Sai does react and catches fucking sword. So I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? And then when Sasuke activates his Sharingan and starts fighting everybody, okay, he had to use Chidori around his body in order to blitz Yamato and Sai for a moment. They still tanked it. They didn't die or anything, but they do get hit and they're like, oh, fuck, that hurt. You know what I mean? And then he tries to go stab, Yamato. Oh, no, he tries to stab fucking Sakura. Yamato gets in front of him still, goes to block with a kunai against his lightning sword, because Yamato wants to be a fucking retard and try to block a Chidori sword with a kunai. Gets stabbed, and then Sasuke's like, that's the incorrect block. Because he said, Sai, that was the right block. And he says, Yamato, that's the incorrect block. Either way, that was Yamato holding back, and Sai's not holding back, right? He'd be the one actually going out. So overall, like, they're at least in a similar speed ballpark when it comes to Sharingan's, 3-tomo Sharingan HEBI Sasuke, and even without Sharingan HEBI Sasuke, okay? So they are definitely in the same ballpark. Better yet, you can at least say, bare minimum, Yamato is either slightly over Sasuke, or he's equal to that Sasuke, while Sai, okay, is relative at least, or potentially equal as well. But I would probably say Sai's at least relative. You know what I mean? So to say that like Sasuke is way more faster than Sai, I don't know about all that. I think he's still relative enough where he's not getting blitzed, because he literally demonstrates that, you know? So like that's just me personally, but yeah. So it wasn't like he was getting perception blitzed.
I think it's one of those things. Yeah. Sasuke's faster when it comes hand to hand, but I think Sai's faster when it comes to like getting out his drawings and like getting.
Yeah, like his reaction time and combat speed and name it and all that. Yeah. So what's it called? So that's basically all I'm getting. Like at the end of the day, I'll say this: like Sai would like if it's HEBI Sasuke versus Sai, Sasuke's gonna win because of due to jutsu abilities, Sharingan, you name it. But Sasuke's not just winning by just slicing his fucking throat effortlessly. That's not happening. I don't want to hear it. And if Sasuke goes CM1 or CM2, Sai is fucking murdered then, right? You know. But that's basically what I'm getting at. So,
Kage levels of speed, because characters like that wouldn't be able to even comprehend his movement at that time.
Yep.
Now, this is important because we're going to move on to Sage Mode Naruto. Now, Sage Mode Naruto, in terms of speed, is stated that his Sage Mode Frog pair, if you don't know what that is, that basically just means his close-range combat in Sage Mode.
Spittin'!
Or his Frog Kata. Surpat has wider danger sense than KCM, and it's faster.
Spittin'!
So, he's not talking about Sage Mode. He's not saying Sage Mode is faster than KCM. He's saying my combat speed is faster and my sensory is better than KCM when I'm in Sage Mode. Now, people try to say he's not talking about a KCM. He's comparing Sage Mode to his base. That's crazy. For one, his base doesn't have a danger sense. So he said my danger sense is wider, not I have a danger sense. So he's comparing it to a previous danger sense. So the only thing that has a danger sense other than Sage Mode is KCM1. So he's comparing it to KCM1.
I don't know if that's 100%
honestly
true.
Just demonstrated on screen. Because he...
Well, I agree. All the points that he said were very fucking valid, and to like substantiate why it would be...
I agree with the Sage Mode being compared to KCM, but
yeah.
I don't agree that base Naruto doesn't have some form of danger sensory. The only reason why I'm saying that is if you go back to part 1, he was able to sense that he was able to sense Sabusa before Sabusa could strike. The only problem was he did it in such a way that nobody was actually able to take him serious. And then he got tricked into thinking it was just wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Every ninja has a danger sense. Every fucking ninja. They're literally trained for that. But and there's many evidence and examples of that. So I do agree with you as well. I thought you were talking about like KCM and Sage. I was like, wait a minute, what's it called? But
no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
just the base.
Yeah, so yeah,
stuff.
Yeah,
I think he's got that wrong.
Yeah, facts. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole base Naruto not having a danger sense. Now, I will say this though, what's it called? The reason why it is blatantly him talking about KCM is because he was literally using KCM the entire time against the Raikage. Not base, the KCM, you know what I mean? And that wasn't enough, and he was kind of getting shitted on, and nothing was working. So then he goes to Sage Mode, and then it immediately works effortlessly. Like, his Sage Mode, as crazy as it is, performed greater than KCM. It just did, objectively, you know? So... at the end of the day, it would make way more sense, you know, to probability-wise, you name it, etc., of what it's actually being in correlation to, and it would be its KCM form, not fucking base. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Wait,
you know,
it's just flat out stupid. Like, why would he sit there and say, "Oh, this form that's meant to sense stuff, it's better at sensing stuff than my doesn't."
Literally, like, it's just stupid. Like, and we know how Naruto is too. Like, in character, like, he'll only fight in base if he doesn't have any choice, right? You know, and then guess what? If base isn't enough, what does he do? Go to QB, right? And that's basically it. And if QB isn't enough, then he'll just go on a rampage, right? With V2. You know what I mean? And then eventually at a certain point when he doesn't want to rely on the Nine Tails power and he just wants to use his own, what does he do? He only uses base, right? And then he learns Sage Mode. Now he's using Sage Mode because Sage Mode's over base. And then he learns KCM. What is he using now the whole time? KCM because it's just more beneficial, yada yada, etc. But then there's a certain point where Sage Mode is actually more beneficial due to the sensory and that it's faster, you name it, whatever. And because it scales in a similar sense to KCM, that's why it's able to be more effective and actually be competent in this particular scenario. And that's all it basically is. You know what I mean? It's just in character how Naruto is. Like, he'll always use the most useful transformation or thing, right? You know what I mean? It makes no sense for him to be talking about base and then be like, oh yeah, base, you know, in Sage Mode. Like, that makes no fucking sense. So
the best way of looking at it is the Ninetales or of a pure power build. Like, I'm gonna outbox my opponent, while Sage Mode is I can't outbox, I need to out.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so that's all it is, man. It's just stupid.
Does react better in Sage Mode than he did in KCM1 against the third Raikage. So if his Sage Mode level speed and combat speed is greater than the Raikage, because it'd be KCM1 level, and KCM1 is equal to version 2 or greater, just like marginally greater than the version 2 Raikage, then so would Sage Mode. Which makes sense, since all the 5 Kage are stated to be below Hiruzen in terms of power. Old Man Hiruzen.
So I'm going to show this real quick, and then we won't do any more pauses unless it's absolutely necessary, and then we'll finish the video. But this right, I'm just going to show it really quick. You guys probably seen this many times with me, but look, he tries to attack him with the Rising Shuriken. He's doing his chakra branching. Third Raikage dodges it. He's like, oh my god. They're like, oh my god, not enough. And then like Naruto's like, I know already. Raikages are always super fast, and he even thinks of A when he was fighting him. Okay, and then basically, he tries to continue to fight him. You know what I mean? He's still using chakra branching. He's fighting in close combat, whatever you name it. The Raikage still dodges it, even from an attack from behind. You know what I mean? Then while he forces him to jump in the air, then he goes to do a blitz attempt. And now while he's in air and moving up and saying this close up, then he's finally able to have enough time to land the hit. Okay, because they're at least, they scale to each other. They're equal. Okay. And then he lands a hit. It does fucking nothing, okay? And mind you, it had to be like from behind in order for him to even do it. Kind of similar to like Kaksu and Kakashi all over again, where they're equal the whole time, but then they're successful hitting each other when they're attacking from behind. And then when we get further into it, like they continue on, whatever, nothing's working. He even tries to do like a Biju bomb, because he's gonna try to use that to see if it can maybe hurt him, okay, whatever. But then he loses the form because he can't do the Biju bomb. And what does he do here? Does he fight in base? No. He doesn't fight in base. He literally sits down, does fucking Sage Mode, okay? And then he goes and fucking charges at him, okay? Like, it's just so stupid. And then that's when he says that, which is what he already showed in the video. So, again, and then look, immediately dodges the hit and immediately hits him. The first fucking attempt. KCM took him 3 attempts to land a hit. This one, he does it in 1. So it has to be about KCM. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
And is stated stronger than the 5 Kage. So the other Go Kage. And Jiraiya is equal to Orochimaru. And Orochimaru beat Hiruzen. They're stated to be equal sometimes. Sometimes it's stated Orochimaru did it easily, like it was an easy pastime. It's kind of inconsistent on how hard the difficulty is. No matter what, Orochimaru left that fight the victor. And that would actually just scale Orochimaru over the 5 Kage. So, and then you have Jiraiya, who's equal to Orochimaru, who Naruto surpasses in Sage Mode. So let's put it like this. If you think HEBI Sasuke is KCM1 levels of speed, yet he is unsure about his ability to take down Orochimaru.
Now, I'm going to say this. I don't. People like to rap with what he just showed. I don't agree with that either. Like, Hiruzen and the Sannin are not over Raikage. That's blatantly contradicted by feats and other verbatim statements and tons of consistency.
I think it's true at that point in time, but I do think they get stronger. Because that's a whole 4 or 5 years?
Well, the only reason why I don't even agree with that is because that means they would even be above Minato. And Minato and the Raikage were around that insane level of speed where not even the Sannin could they were known as the 2 most insane speedsters. And Hiruzen was alive at around that time, and the Sannin too. And it has all that information, statements in that whole fight. And a Raikage even says it during the war arc, once Minato is dead, now I'm the fastest. He never said anyone else, or there's just you get what I'm saying, overall. I just don't.
I don't think he was talking about overall. I think he was talking about combative prowess. I think A is fast, but gotcha. I don't know if I don't necessarily know if he's trying to say. If he's saying Hiruzen's faster than A, then I just disagree. But I don't think that's what he was trying to.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's trying to do that. I'm saying people argue that, though. They'll use that statement of Hiruzen being the strongest Kage out of all of them, which that means that would be Raikage as well. Like, to be fair, maybe that could be third Raikage. I don't know if he was still alive. I don't know. Like, so if it's the third Raikage, that can make more sense. I mean, I could understand that. What's it called? You know what I mean? But if it's, what's it called? But if it's the fourth, that just makes no sense. It's blatantly contradicted, So, like, even young fourth Raikage, you know what I mean, was like, he was on Minato's level. And the Sannin were below Minato at that point. Even Hiruzen was. In the game, it's the game only, and it's in the game of Naruto Storm Revolution, about the whole Akatsuki story and everything. It also has a Minato story with Kushina, and Minato fights Jiraiya and Hiruzen at the same time to prove his worth of being the next Hokage, and he beats them both. Like, and obviously all three of them are going to hold back. They're not going to be bloodlusted, but he still won, So, like, that's important. And then Minato even fought Jiraiya at a certain point, like a 1v1, and he won as well. Now, to be fair, I think that was another Naruto game. It's not the same one I'm referring to, but and Minato also says, like, did Jiraiya let me win? So whatever the fuck that is, maybe at that point in time, like, Minato was just, like, not, like, he wasn't even above Sannin yet, like, whatever, but at least at the point where he's known as the Yellow Flash, and he's a fucking Jonin and stuff, he does fight Hiruzen and Jiraiya, and he wins, So I don't know, but, like, overall, like, this is a lot of stuff with it. Manga, anime, even the game, like, I feel like there's plenty enough to where Minato and Raikage were just in a different level, man. You know what I mean? Like, they were part of the high Kage level for a reason, Same like Itachi, same like Nagato and Obito, But that's just me, though.
Oh, by the way, it would have been the fourth Raikage at that point in time. Because the third died during the Third War, which is, if I remember correctly, it's the war that got moved from being Kage.
Okay, so it was the fourth then. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that. And people like to rat and use that statement and be like, so therefore they at least have to be fast enough to fight them or over them. And it's like, I can't see that, bro. Again, that would mean the Sannin and Hiruzen are KCM speed. And I don't agree with that. But
I think it's one of those things where it's basically, at least in my opinion, where Hiruzen would just have techniques to help deal with the speed. Or he would have, like, super fast to help deal with the activation speed of the cloak that he had. That's just on it.
Yeah, if he had, like, jutsu activation speed, that I could understand, because even, like, 5K Summit Sasuke could do it. But the only problem is Hiruzen doesn't have things like that. He doesn't have Susanoo, Mataratsu, whatever. Like, everything that he does, he has to move his body. You know what I mean? Like,
but all he has to do is stop A from going into, like, his cloaks. Because his cloaks is what gets him up to those, like, KCM levels. So he can just stop that.
Yeah. Like, if it's A and base, you know what I mean, or whatever, he's more than likely fucking cooked, you know what I mean? What's it called? Or if it's, like, V1, I'm trying to think. V1. Yeah, I could see them fighting V1. I don't see why not. I could see that. What's it called? But
because that armor helps with, like, attacks. Hiruzen can get off, like, two or something, then he could beat him, like, before he even gets into, like, the cloaks.
Yeah. So if it's, like, base Raikage or V1, like, they definitely, I would agree they would win. But if it's V2, I just don't see it, bro. That's just me. But yeah. So, but no, I get you. Like, when he fought Minato, when they had their fight, like, Minato was there standing, they were both talking shit, whatever, and then he immediately goes into V2. Like regardless whether if Minato let him do it or he couldn't do anything and it just happened, I don't know. But either way, like, there is that too. But it is what it is. Because he immediately goes V2 against Minato. He didn't fuck around at all.
Oh yeah, but it can be like one of those things where like before he can use it. Sorry, this will be the last time I say it. Then I'll let you finish up the video. Yeah. But before, like, as he's acting, right, does, like, cast, like, darkness or something to, like, make it so that, like, the Raikage.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, gotcha. It basically just boils down to, like, if you think the Raikage could, like, activate his V2 before Hiruzen's able to weave jutsu signs to cast a jutsu, right? In order to deal with his speed. You know what I mean? And that's understandable. That's fair. But it's like, if it comes to that, like, again, Hiruzen has to move his arms, move it fast enough, then do the signs, and all Raikage has to do is just think narrow transmission and bam, activate it. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you think would be more quicker to the punch? And if I had to pick, I'd probably say Raikage, but I could at least understand someone be like, oh, maybe Hiruzen could be just enough fast enough, right? You know, but I don't know, man. That's just me, you know. What's it called? Because it's like at the end of the day, if that's truly the case, then what's it called? Then basically, Sonning and Hiruzen will always be able to beat even Naruto and Raikage, you know, before they can even do their speed form, right? Like if they're not in the form already, you know. But
TM1 levels of speed, so like you would think that base Jiraiya would be able to fight and potentially beat Sage Mode Naruto. Sage Mode Naruto stated to surpass his predecessors, and it envisions base Minato and Jiraiya. Yeah, before I go into Minato versus Sage Naruto, that's not the topic of this video. But no matter what, he stated surpass Jiraiya in particular. So, yeah, Sage Naruto is above the 5 Kage, easily. HEBI Sasuke would get annihilated by the Red Kage. He wouldn't be able to move a finger. He wouldn't have ocular jutsus to counter the Red Kage.
Yep.
The only reason he could do that is because he had his Mangekyo Sharingan that could do it. So Sage Mode Naruto, in terms of combat speed, is just like above the Red Kage.
Yep.
And then you have Sasuke's below base Sannin level. When Sasuke beats Data Ricard and was like, how did you beat Orochimaru and yet struggle with this guy?
I'm also gonna speed the video up too, because pretty sure everything he's gonna say, it will be more likely an agreement, but just to speed it up.
Well, this guy was just way faster than Orochimaru. Like, no, he said Orochimaru was ill, and that's all. So even Sasuke's conceding that Deidara is weaker than Orochimaru. So yeah, it's not looking good for HEBI Sasuke. This fight is not close at all. Yeah, you have Sage Mode Naruto at these KCM levels of combat speed, able to fight the strongest Akatsuki member and swap hands with him. Like, then you have HEBI Sasuke nearly dying to Deidara. You guys think like Deidara versus Pain goes hard too? If you think HEBI Sasuke wins,
literally, Deidara versus Pain.
Not close. And then if you talk about their power, I mean, power's brought up. I don't know what.
And mind you, that wasn't even full power paid. That wasn't even full power paid, bro. That motherfucker was hella fatigued. That man was like Deidara Sasuke fatigue, and he was still running hands with Naruto.
I can put down Sage Mode Naruto. For one, Sage Mode Naruto would probably just hit him with Rasen Shuriken. He was able to hit Pain with it. Pain was far faster and stronger than HEBI Sasuke. Like, it's not even close. Pain is either a Sage Jiraiya level combatant, each individual path, because even the animal path with no eyes was able to block a punch from Sage Jiraiya. Now, the Pain's powers do fluctuate based on what Nagito wants them to do, so he can give a path of Pain more or less power, depending on their task. So, like, probably diverted more power to block that punch from Jiraiya, but that still is their combat speed and power. So, at any point, you can have a Sage Jiraiya level fighter. Like, there's a specific panel where Naruto goes to throw a punch, Pain goes to throw a punch, and it's supposedly one of the weaker paths, even though they're just as strong as Nagito wants them to be. And they both literally have the same arm speed, and Pain slips the punch, like slips underneath it. And then Naruto hits him with the nature energy or wind coming off of his punch, because that's his powers in Sage Mode. That's part of Rakata. So Pain is demonstrated to have similar combat speed to Sage Mode Naruto. And even when Six Tails Naruto comes out, who's faster than Sage Mode Naruto, we know this because Pain was shocked by Six Tails Naruto's speed. In the anime, he literally just says,
"This man is fucking spitting! He does his homework! Oh my god! It's like I'm fucking hearing myself for a change, bro. Talk your shit, Billy. Let's go."
He's fast. In the manga, he has an
it's always the small, underrated fucking channels too, bro. Always them, bro, because whenever it's a fucking, you know, Daigo, whatever you name it, they'd be having the fucking crack, you know? Or if it's a fucking guy with 2K subs or 3, 4, or 5, they could be on fucking crack, bro. I swear to God, they want to do these weird-ass fucking agendas and be dishonest or sophist, bro.
Move, which he never has when he fights Sage Mode Naruto. So this would imply that he thinks Six Tails Naruto is even faster than Sage Mode, and Pain's able to react to him. Sage Mode Naruto being KCM levels of speed, able to combat the strongest Akatsuki member who could be 6 Sage Jiraiya level fighters at any point. He's able to hit them with Rasen Shurikens via smoke bombs, and Pain can see chakra too, just like a Sharingan can. It's shown when they started focusing chakra to their feet. Pain was just like, you guys focusing chakra to your feet, so you have knowledge of my jutsu, not that it matters.
He does it against Itachi as well when he uses MS chakra jutsu.
He went up in the air and blew up the village. Yeah, so if he's able to catch Pain off guard, who's faster and stronger, since he's above a Sage Sannin, and Sasuke is below a base Sannin, that means Naruto would easily be able to catch HEBI Sasuke lacking before he could even do anything, really. Sasuke literally just gets blitzed and annihilated in a hand-to-hand battle with Sage Mode Naruto. It's not even remotely close. Like, Naruto punches him once, he might just die. That's the levels of power we're talking here. Like, he's able to take down paths of Pain with one punch to the face.
Not even that. Even if we were being generous and we highballed a fucking Sasuke to be now out of nowhere Sage Mode Naruto level or KCM level, right? What the fuck does Sasuke do to Frog Kata? Okay, wow, he dodges the punch from Sasuke using precog and then bam, gets hit in the face and he's knocked the fuck out like the Path of Pain. You know what I mean? Like, you know, or the Rasen Shuriken, bam, he throws it, whatever, Sasuke jumps out of the way, he's like, you can't hit me. and then bam, Naruto expands it, instant blitz dead. Like, what the fuck does Sasuke do against blitz attacks, bro? Or off-guard blitz attacks, my bad, with his Sage Mode. Like, that's really fucking strong. Like, the Fraud Kaga, I can't fucking speak. The Sage Mode Invisible fucking Force, okay? Yes, the fucking Star Wars Force in this bitch, okay? And even the Rising Shuriken to expand it, that is 2 guaranteed off-guard fucking hits, no matter what, unless you scale way over, right? But if you don't, and you're in the because let's say we grant the KCM scaling, right? That's at least 2 off-guard hits he gets, okay? And Sasuke would have to either use, he wouldn't be able to do substitution because you had to use your speed for that. So substitution can't be used. He would have to use a shadow clone or like a lightning clone or some, you know what I mean? Like some snake clone or some shit, right? And guess what? That's if he's using a clone. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say this too. Even though Sasuke is very intelligent, in character, he does not fight using clones. I don't know why, but he does not do that. Kakashi does. Naruto does. The Sannin do, whatever you name it. But Sasuke does not fucking do that. I don't know why, but he just refuses to do that. He'll do substitution, like with his snake thing. He's done that. But then again, that's substitution, right? Like, substitution, you basically are using body flicker, and you're moving so quick, and you replace something with that moment, right? He could do that, you know, or he'll do, like, the snake, get out of jail free card, but that's if he, has enough time to do it, right? You know? So, like, that, either way, what I'm getting at, he's fucked. He's cooked. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't use fucking shadow clones, you know? So, like, there's that, you know? Like, it's just, I don't know, bro. It just don't look good for Sasuke. I'm just being really blatantly honest, you know? Like, it really don't. And that's if you even have HEBI Sasuke at KCM. Now, if you have him at KCM and then you give him, like, a CM2 amp, then at that point, now he would be over. But again, Sasuke's not fucking KCM. It's blatantly not true. You know what I mean? And I'll even say this. There's actually like if I wanted to be a sophist, even though I don't believe in this, but there is an argument for it. Okay, you could technically argue that the CM2 amp that Sasuke has in Shippuden, you could even argue that actually doesn't do a stat increase, or is not at least a massive stat increase, because if you think about it, when Sasuke fought Deidara, he literally attacks at full speed twice in base with a Sharingan, and he wasn't able to land an attack, moving at full fucking speed against Deidara. So it's like, if he missed the first time, don't you think it'd be smart to do CM1 or CM2 to now blitz Deidara so he can't move, right? Wouldn't that be smart to do? I would do that, right? But instead he doesn't, and he still tries to attack in base to kill Deidara, okay? Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fucking tell you. So you could there's ways to even argue that the CM1 or CM2 is not actually a massive amp. It's either extremely small or no amp at all. So if you even go by that logic and substantiate that route, therefore even him using CM2, he would still get fucking washed by Sage Mode Naruto. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. And Sasuke would eventually run out of CM2. He can only be in it for so long, while Naruto has, 2 or 3 fucking Sage Mode clones that he can use? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, so there's that too. But, it is what it is, bro. Like, I think it's just so fucking silly. But we're going to finish this video now.
And HEBI Sasuke hasn't shown durability feats on a level of pain. Now getting into jutsu variety, yeah, Sasuke has all his fancy jutsus, all his Chidori variants. But Naruto's just gonna beat him up real bad. And in the video, it had Sasuke appear on the battlefield instead of Pain, where they allowed Naruto to have all of his summonings, Manpa included, who were able to spar with Sage Mode Naruto, who we just explained the speed of, so we don't need to go back into that. And he had his other 2 Sage Mode Shadow Clones waiting, so if he runs out, which he would, he could just replenish. And then Sasuke is just chilling there. He gave him Manda, which is whatever. He does have Manda after he kills Orochimaru, or absorbs Orochimaru. So you have all 3 giant Sage Toads, which Gamabunta himself is sort of a rival for Manda, a little bit weaker. But you have another Toad that has arms as strong as Gamabunta. And then you have Manpa, who are like Sage Mode Naruto level in sparring. They didn't lose to in a fight. And you can give Naruto all those Toads on top of his Rasen Shuriken that Sasuke has no answer to at that point. Like, there's not even evidence he'd be able to avoid it in time, to be honest with you. Like, maybe he would sub out with Manda and have Manda take it.
You get off guard.
Yes, it's not close. And then somebody said Genjutsu would work on Sage Mode Naruto. No, it would not. He would just close his eyes. Very simple. When has Sasuke ever Genjutsu Naruto in a fight ever, by the way? And if you're gonna bring up battle IQ too, because I think they bring up battle IQ in that video, that is such a non-factor. We literally see these guys fight. There's no issue with battle IQ going on there. They're equally intelligent and cunning when they fight each other. Like, Sasuke doesn't ever clearly outsmart Naruto in their fights. It's always pretty even, pretty close. So the only thing
I'm real fast, if you don't mind,
is their versatility.
Yep.
Because another thing that's important for this subject is a stronger Sasuke literally says to Obito that he needs his brother's eyes to fight on Naruto.
Yep.
I don't know if that Sasuke at that point in time knows about Sage Mode. You can make arguments for the war, but either way you look at it, if he knows or he doesn't know, he's completely unconvinced he'd be able to beat Naruto at that point.
Yeah, like he doesn't know about how strong Naruto is with Sage Mode. Like, you know what I mean, like stats wise, like whether or not, like what basically to gauge, like, you know, so on and so forth. But he should be aware that Naruto has it due to Zetsu watching the whole fight, and he probably did give Sasuke the intel. Because we do have like the narrative statements where like Zetsu's like, oh, I think Naruto's stronger than you now, Sasuke, blah blah, and it's like that one small moment, and so I'm not. We haven't seen it concretely, but I'm saying like off screen, there's a probability that Zetsu could have informed him, but we don't know. You know what I mean? So I do agree with you. Either he does or he doesn't, but that would only be in regard of like knowing he has Sage Mode. You know what I mean? And that's it. But I'll say this too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually don't think he actually knows, because when he fights against Sage Mode Kabuto, Itachi knows what Sage Mode is, but Sasuke's completely lost in the fucking sauce and doesn't know why Itachi's actually worried for a moment that he actually acquired perfect Sage Mode. So actually, now thinking about it, I don't think Sasuke knows anything about fucking Sage Mode, because he blatantly demonstrated it in the fight against Kabuto. So, you know, I'll put it at that. Like, I'll say this bare minimum: he knows Naruto's at least very strong. The fact that he was able to beat the leader of the Akatsuki, right? So I'll say that.
And that's even worse for Sasuke in this moment, because if he doesn't know Sage Mode, and he's still like, yeah, I need the EMS that like Sasuke was like going on about like how this would make him like stronger than Madara. Yeah. Like if Sasuke believes he's that level of power to beat like Naruto without Sage Mode, then there's no way he could with
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No fact.
That should answer this argument altogether. Because Sasuke doesn't.
Yeah. No. Exactly. So it's just stupid, bro.
Close in speed whenever they fight, but the thematic Sasuke that you have fighting Sage Mode Naruto, the Kage Summit Sasuke versus Sage Mode Naruto, because that's when they both surpass their teachers. That's when Naruto surpasses Jiraiya, and that's where Sasuke surpasses Orochimaru. They surpass their predecessors at that point. Then it's time for them to move on to their own levels of power. Naruto mastering Nine-Tails chakra like he wants to, and Sasuke getting Itachi's eyes. So yeah, it's not close. The narrative doesn't even line up with it, because we already see like a narrative clash when they're at the Kage Summit when they said they would kill each other in a fight. And does that make sense that they are relatively even there, but a far weaker Sasuke would be able to beat the relatively even fight? No,
yeah.
It doesn't make sense. This video is a bit unorganized, and
like if anything, Four Tails Naruto was actually the only thing being compared to fucking, or no, it was Three Tails Naruto to Sasuke, and then Four Tails, where Three Tails Orochimaru's like, you're not even in the same league as Sasuke, more than likely talking about CM2, right? I won't say base. And then when Naruto goes Four Tails, then he's like actually really impressed, whatever you name it. And I think he says something along the lines like, oh, you actually might be stronger than... I forgot what it was. He said something, though. He does talk about, again, comparing them. And, you know, and that's basically what you have, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Obviously, Four Tails would be over Sasuke because he fucking was shitting on Orochimaru while Sasuke loses to the weakest Orochimaru, you know? So it's very clear Four Tails was over Sasuke. But you get the fucking point. Basically, Three Tails Naruto would either be equal to CM2 Sasuke, but would lose because Sasuke's smarter, you know, you name it, whatever, Genjutsu, blah, blah. And that's probably why Orochimaru was saying you're not even in the same league as Sasuke, because you're, like, dumb or whatever, blah, blah. You know, I don't think necessarily it's a stat thing. I think that Naruto at least be relative to CM2 Sasuke. But, you know, either way, regardless if it's stat or not, you get what I'm saying. Like, at that point in time, HEBI was only being compared to, like, Kurama Chakra stages of Naruto, not fucking KCM, you know? So there's that.
Another thing you can say that as well, and I'm sorry to ask you, but you could also argue that Orochimaru actually didn't know what he said. He was just trying to piss off Naruto. He wanted to see how strong he was with the tails.
No, that as well. And I'm going to say this, like, when Naruto whipped out two tails, he no-diffed Kabuto. And that's very fucking impressive, because Kabuto's a high-tier Jonin. You know what I mean? He's like Kakashi, basically, you know? When Naruto was bloodlusted at that moment, he's like, you know what, fuck you, Kabuto, right? He's like, I'm getting my vengeance after what you did to me in the fucking Tsunade arc, you know? And he no-diffed him. He shitted on him. Just by, like, I think he, like, what? Like, he fucking burped and shitted on him with just chakra, you know? And he was done. What's it called?
He just, like, waves hand, he destroys the bridge, he, like, knocks,
literally,
like, Kabuto and, like, Sakura.
And, and Kabuto's, like, in a level of, like, Sai and Yamato, basically, right? Like, Jonin level motherfuckers, you know? Or at least we're talking about low Kage level people, you know? So it's like, if they're all within that ballpark, and we know HEBI Sasuke is in that ballpark too, and we see Naruto doing, like, that's, you see what I'm saying? So that's why Sasuke would need CM2, otherwise he'd get bitched as well by that Naruto, you know? So I'm just saying, bro. You know, it's this is crazy.
Gathered around, but I'm just really tired of seeing this topic pop up. This fight's not close. He's a base.
But shout out to Billy. I'm not gonna watch it anymore. He did a great fucking job. I'm gonna like him. Go give this man some love. Go sub. Go like. You name it. Whatever. He's posting his content. He's been spitting. You name it. Whatever. The whole nine. I don't even need to do a Sage Naruto versus HEBI Sasuke video. Now I don't even gotta do that, bro. Like that actually like. Just see it, like, there's been a couple people out there, you know what I mean? I don't gotta do it. I really don't. Like,
Did you just do it to piss off the Sasuke fans?
Yeah, right? What's it called? Like, I already did, like, my reaction to debunked LOKO and made it look like so stupid and silly. Then there's this video, you name it. I've given my thoughts so many times in this as well. I've even debated another dingling of Sage Naruto against Sasuke, you name it. So, like, overall, like, I don't even really need to do a video on this. Like, if I was ever to actually, to do a video of Sasuke Naruto, it'd probably be like Sasuke vs Naruto all forms, right? Like that's probably what I would do if I'm being honest with you. Or I would just like separate it in like, you know, different categories. So maybe like, you know, beginning Shippuden, Naruto and Sasuke versus each other with those forms, right? And then I'll do like Sage mode against like 5K Summit, and then you see what I'm gonna like go along that route. Because at the end of the day, I'm being honest with you. Like Sage Naruto, maybe Sasuke. That's not a topic. That's not a fucking topic. Like, I don't care, bro. So it's just, that's why nobody makes videos on that, bro. Nobody. You know, unless you're LOKO or now Daigo or all the people that are fucking beyond pissed off and having to even entertain and then debunk this shit, you know? So that's the only time you've ever seen it, you know? And it's had like one little surge of spike of like popping off whatever, because again, it's shock value. That's all it is, you know? That's the only reason why LOKO's doing it. I don't give a fuck. That's the only reason why LOKO's doing it. That's the only reason why Daigo's doing it. It's shock value. They just want the money. They want the bag, right? They want it. They like the attention, whatever you name it. They don't believe in that shit. They don't. I don't give a fuck. They don't believe it. They know damn well with the intelligence level they do have. I know damn well, because if they were actually using that correctly, they even would be like, yeah, no, it's bullshit. Whatever. I'll buy this cap, right? But they want to be fucking rats and sophists, you know? So I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you know, nothing but love to Daigo too, because he actually is one of the GOATs, and he actually does have good Naruto videos, but there's just moments where he chooses and picks to just try to go the shock value right and push certain agendas, whether if it's Boruto or that. And then LOKO, he's just LOKO. LOKO's LOKO. But anyways, at the end of the day, if you guys enjoyed the video, I'm sorry if it was pretty lengthy, but I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a while since I've done a reaction, so you know, I hope you guys actually enjoyed it being this long. Make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more content, subscribe guys to the channel, and also check out Ken Rock along the way too if you guys know who he is. Bowman out. Peace.